Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me again. It's Carl here with the 23 top or best homebuyer tips that I've learned in 23 years. Thanks for joining me again. This is tip number 7. If you can believe it, we've actually stuck together for 7 so far. Tip number 7, do not be afraid to lock a deal up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to lock a deal up. Now, here's what I mean. Look, you don't have to worry, okay, about being committed to buying a home or losing your earnest money, at least initially, okay? A lot of people that I come across when I tell them, especially in the last tip, I tell you, make an offer quickly because the best deals go fast. A lot of people are like, well, gosh, if I make an offer, what if I get tied up in this thing and I don't like it and I don't want to be stuck to something. I get it, right? Here's what I mean. Tip number 7, don't be afraid to lock a deal up. Many buyers I know are afraid to make an offer on a home and they lose a great deal. I wrote down point number 1, write your best offer first. Okay, when you see a property you like and you think, you know what, this is the one I think maybe is going to work for me, but I'm not sure. There's a couple things I want to check out. I want to think about it. I want to pray about it. Gosh, I've even had people tell me that they needed to talk to their doctor friend back in. Anyway, the point is, it was an unusual request. It didn't make a difference to me why you wanted to wait. You just don't want to wait. Okay, you want to make an offer quickly. I wrote down, if it's a nice property, don't try to steal it. Okay, make your offer, make a reasonable offer. Don't be afraid about the price at that point. Write your offer with consideration of any concessions. If you're going to ask the seller to pay for something, keep that in mind. If you're going to think that you need to have other competitors possibly, or maybe the property's underpriced, then certainly keep that in mind. Give them a reasonable response time. You don't want to make them think this through and then give you back an answer like 24 hours. That's not a good place to start off a relationship with somebody. You want to give them a little bit of reasonable time. That doesn't mean a week. 2 days is usually, maybe 3 is usually good, right? I wrote down point number 2, make sure it's contingent. Make sure it's contingent. Your agent will help you with this. When you write your offer, you're going to be able to make it contingent upon a couple things. And then typically your contingencies are a couple things. It's usually your financing contingency. That's common. An inspection contingency is almost always in there. Certainly an appraisal contingency. When you think about it, when you got to go through this house, what are you? What am I? Who are we? We don't know if this is a good house or not. I'm not a home inspector. You're not one either. But we are going to get somebody through to check it out and make sure that it is okay. And that's what you want to lock it up for. I wrote down point number 3, make your offer right now, okay? Make your offer right now, because even as we speak, there's somebody thinking about your home right now. They're looking at it on their iPhone, right? They got DigiSign, they got DocuSign. They're getting ready to sign it right there on their phone because their agent showed it to them, and maybe they don't want to wait. I wrote down, if you need more time, you can usually ask, right? Sellers often will work with you as long as you work with them in good faith. It is not like a seller is dying to take your earnest money and can't wait to get you screwed up. They want to sell the property too. They want to work with you. Those who wait, I wrote down, lose. Simple as that. Those who wait for opportunity will lose. If you want to win, you got to learn how to play, and you got to learn how to play by the games. Learn to play the game by the rules. And when you think about it, one of the rules is using those contingencies. Use those contingencies. Don't be afraid to make an offer. And then tell me how it worked out for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you need any help, feel free to reach out. Thanks a lot and have a powerful day. Bye-bye.